turning the bulb out. How's it going, everyone? Today, me and Brady are out here in Waukee, Iowa, about to do a little bit of a fountain remodel. So you can see here, this is what we were working with. We got it drained down now. We've already kind of dismantled some of it. But you can see this used to be a bit of a pond. Had some rock work. We pulled all of these guys out already. And just has right there, you can see water would come out there, dump down. That's about it. The homeowners are just not in love with this Pepto-Bismol looking rock. So we are going to be tearing everything out, putting in our Aquascape basin. Probably going to blow out the Aniba. There won't be any of these smaller rocks in here. It'll just be gravel with the one fountain piece. It's a little bit taller than that one. Should be much more of a wow factor. And then we'll be getting some other bigger rocks like this and just kind of scattering them throughout the landscape bed, just to kind of tie in the fountain into the rest of the landscape, so it doesn't just stick up like a sore thumb, but it's more of a thumbs up. Just don't splatter my phone, but fabric and liner in it. We got the old system tore out, now excavated for our new basin and dry fit it. You can see, got 5-block basin. Each block contains about 32 gallons. So 5 times 32. You do the math, not me.
140, I think.
140?
No, 160.
160, somewhere in there, around 150. Yeah, so the way that we do this, I currently have this dug to a certain height, and then this right here, the pump vault, which is what it sounds like. The pump is going to sit inside this. This sits 7 inches lower than the bottom of all these blocks. That way you make sure you're cycling all the water out. When we do our clean outs and stuff, you make sure you get all of it drained. It's crucial that this thing sits below the rest of it. If you don't do that, it's not really doing its job properly. So it's designed just for the block to even sit on top of it. You can kind of see it has that boot down there. Our block sits right on top of there. It's the same level as the excavation at the bottom of these blocks. That way you get the maximum draw. Yeah, okay, so the next step is we're gonna pull these up. We're gonna get our fabric down, and then our liner. We put the fabric down first just to make sure we don't have any roots or bits of gravel that can push up against this hard plastic and cause holes in the liner. And then we'll put some fabric on the inside as well, especially around the corners of these, because I mean they're rounded, but it's still hard plastic and we just don't want to risk anything. So it goes fabric, liner, fabric, block, water, rocks, waterfowl. And that's pondless. That's all pondless is. Okay, so we've discussed it. I think this is the final, this is how we're gonna test it out at first. This orientation, we've got this nice cool concave face right here, facing out towards the street. This part right here, hopefully we'll get some water down here and a little bit over here, facing the house so they can see it from there. I got everything glued except this fitting right here, so that way we can turn it on, test it out. If we don't like it, we'll pop it out. We'll spin it however we want, and when we find the way that we like it, we can glue it, and it'll be its forever orientation. But for right now, we've got a ball valve on it just to adjust the flow a little bit, because even though it's a variable speed pump, this thing will shoot. So this will help us fine tune it just a little bit more between turning that up and down, and then right now you're at pushing 4,000 gallons an hour. All right, that is a wrap out here on this little fountainscape here in Waukee, Iowa. Turned out awesome. I say that at the end of every feature that we do, but I love every feature that we make. I don't think we put in any bad ones, so sue me. Let me show you. Bam, look at that. Gravel all cleaned up, plants put back. We got some big old specimen rocks put in. All that. We actually littered some throughout the rest of the landscape beds just to tie it all in. But yeah, we got our viewing stone in place. This thing looks gorgeous from 360. Such a pretty rock. Glad we were able to make it look even better by pumping some water out of it, you know? All right, other than that old fountain stone, it used to be, you know, right back in there, and then we moved it here, and then we beat on it for the last 3 hours. Other than that, this job went super smooth. The homeowners are happy, I'm happy, yard's happy. Shoot, neighbors and people driving by are probably happy. But yeah, looks good. That's how you end the video.